Okay, so I'm going to be showing off the Godot deformable mesh add-on, and there's a bunch of stuff you can do with it. I'm going to show this picture right here. It shows off all the things you can do. You can extrude things or kind of subtract them. You can twist them, you can bend them. Like for example this bended thing, it was straight from the beginning and now it's a circle. I'm going to go back to the page of it and I'm going to go to releases. And then I'm going to download the latest zip. And then I'm going to go into Godot and I'm going to drag in the add-ons folder that I just got from the download. Let it get added. And then a weird thing is that it doesn't show up in the asset store, so you can basically only get it from the GitHub. If you search for Deform, nothing will show up. But let's enable the add-on, so let's go to Project Settings, and then go to Plugins, and you want to hit Enable. And it doesn't require a restart, I think it used to. So let's make a 3D scene. And then hit the plus button, and I'm going to search for Deform. And here we have deformable mesh instance 3D. And you have to make one of these for everything you want to deform. So I'm gonna hit create. And then it gives a warning, and it basically needs a mesh assigned to it to work. So on original mesh, I'm gonna make let's make a tortoise, a donut shape. But you can also put your own shapes in here. They just need to be in the format of a truss. But you can probably just copy the mesh you have on a different place, copy, and then you can paste it in here. But you may have to save it as a truss, because it may not recognize the other types. But that's all fine for now. I'm gonna add another shape, and it's gonna be a standard deformer. And then you have to assign the deformer you want to the deformable mesh. So let's go back to the deformable mesh, and then you have deformers under original mesh. You open it up, and then you hit add element, and then you assign the deformer you want. And then you hit OK. And now you see the shape shaped a little bit, and we can move the deformer around. Right now it's on bend. I don't know how you bend a donut, so let's hit bend twist at the angle. Okay, so it can become a... Reminds me a little bit of that thing in, is it Australia? Yeah, that's the country, right? Have a building that looks something like this. But you can also twist it. Let's see, angle twist. Twisting a donut is pretty strange, but let's see, a taper. Interesting. Let's make the shape something else than a donut. Let's make it a capsule mesh. It will probably show the twist a little bit better. And I think it does. There's a couple other ones as well. Check them out. Spherical deformer standard. We checked out the standard. Let's check out the spherical deformer. Spherical deformer. Let's remove the standard one. And let's assign this one spherical deformer. And this one is basically the one that either subtracts or adds shape to the thing you want to do. So here we can add shape and how much it affects on the radius. So basically this could be like cool, it reminds me of a black hole or something, and it sucks in the thing. And yeah, that's pretty cool. And you can mess around with these values as much as you want. Let's check out the next one. We had drag deformer as well. So let's remove the circle one and let's add a drag, deform. Let's see, deform. Can't find it, but I think that showcases enough. The only way to support me is by becoming a member. Other than that, peace out. Let's see if I can get the cool effect. Here we got it.